Hey y'all, what is going on? Today is Wednesday, May 21st, and I just kind of wanted to tap in um, and just say hello. Um, to be honest with you, normally I have something to say. Today is just one of them days. Like, I'm just going with the flow. The last few days has been very interesting. Um, I don't know. And the days are going by so fast. It's just a lot that's going on right now. I don't know if I talked about it before or not. Today is one of my calm days. If you've seen my previous videos, I have definitely been woo, on a different level. And today, you probably could tell I'm tired. Eyeliner running and stuff like that. But, you know, I can definitely talk about a lot of things right now, but I don't want to make this video too long. I'm basically documenting my story online and, just to be, a reminder to other people that may be going through or experiencing similar things in their life. I'm in the process of, right now, I am unplugged. And what I mean by unplugged, from the matrix. Like, I don't have a job right now. I don't even have a working phone. Um, I have maybe $1 and some change in my bank account. I don't even have a permanent address, so I'm basically bouncing around. Um, so it's been going on like this for a while now, about 3 years. Trying to figure stuff out. But it's been this year. Well, 24 was a little more challenging because I actually got evicted, me and my children, from my last house. Um, you know, actually got evicted like 3 times in 2 years. You know, working a 9 to 5. Um, just doing it by yourself. It's hard. Well, I say challenging. You know what I'm saying? With the cost of living and everything going up, living paycheck to paycheck, and just dealing with just all type of stuff on the jobs. For many of you that may not know, I am a spiritual individual. And if you see my previous videos, or if you haven't, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Today I'm just a little bit more calm because I'm tired. But I just kind of wanted to tap in today. That's what I mean by I'm unplugged from the matrix at the moment. And I don't want to make this video long. I just kind of want to say how it's just amazing how things work on this earth realm. Whereas you have to take your attention and focus off of yourself by working a 9 to 5 job where you're supposed to earn to take care of your livelihood, right? But then it's just like when you get these jobs, they don't pay enough, and you're living paycheck to paycheck, and it's just, I'm so tired of it. Like, I'm in my 40s, and it's just, I'm so tired. You know what I mean? I've worked my entire life. My kids are now grown. I worked my entire life to make sure that me and my family had a roof over our heads, had something to eat. You know what I mean? And it's just like I worked so hard looking back on things, like just trying to maintain the order of things. I ain't gonna say the natural because there's nothing natural, in my opinion, about working a 9 to 5. And I just feel as though you're just wasting your life away. I've been working ever since I was a teenager. I always had a job. This is the first time ever out of my career days or working a job of actually being out of work. I have actually been out of work for my last real position since 23, and I've been trying to find jobs that pay enough, and even the simple ones, fast food or little stuff like that, because a job is a job regardless of the title. That's the thing, we always want to run with titles and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, you still working a job. You still taking your attention away from yourself by focusing on a job, where we go and we burn our energy, we burn our creativity, we burn a lot of time. And I just think it's just so diabolical. I done had many awakenings, and it's just right now I'm outside. I don't know. It's just a lot. The point of my videos is not to come on here to make it seem like I know everything, because I don't. I'm still in the process of learning. I'm still in the process of figuring life out. But one thing I have figured out is working a 9 to 5, just busting your ass every single day. People they don't see. They just see the physical part by you working. We're programmed to think that that's what we're supposed to do. But if you really do the research and find out who you are as an individual, and seeing the impacts and the effects that it can have in your body, your mind, body, and so your physicality, let alone your mentality, it's amazing. It affects our nervous system. It affects everything. Stress is the number one killer ever. And we know, I ain't gonna get in deep on that topic today, but we all know that working these jobs is draining. I came into my awakening in 16 full-fledged on, which I'll talk more about that. And ever since then I've seen the world at a different angle. I don't see things the same anymore. And to be honest with you, it changed my ways of how I see life and how I see certain things with jobs. Because if you really take the time to really sit and think about the things that you have to do to be successful or to succeed or to be comfortable or to just live in life, is just unnatural. I really don't think that we came here to just, well, not all of us. I know I know for myself, I know I definitely didn't come here to just work a 9 to 5 job and retire and die. But at the end of the day, despite all of the materialistic things that I do not have right now, I am thankful for being able to hit record on a phone that's not working, but under Wi-Fi, to be able to create this video and post it. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I still have my mental. I'm thankful that I'm still aware of things. I'm thankful that I get to see another day in the physical realm, despite the diabolical events that is taking place as far as society and the programming and all that other stuff. I wouldn't trade it for the world. One thing I wouldn't do, I wouldn't come back down here and do it all over again, because I feel as though one time is enough for me. Despite not having all of these things, luxuries and all of that, it took me not having all of that to really understand who I am as a being, and just really getting to know myself and taking care of and healing the traumas or the things that I probably swept away in my mind. It not working definitely gave me time to self-reflect and just think about a lot of things, and just seeing a lot of things for what it is. Even before I had my awakening, to be honest with you, when I first hit this planet as a young kid, I knew that I didn't just come here to just work, get married, and die. No, I knew it was something deeper than that. And I'm in the midst of, figuring it out. Um, it's definitely been rough out here. 10:10 on the clock. It's definitely have not been easy. Let's just say that. You know, being on the streets or have to depend on people, and it comes a lot with it. It's amazing because people could be judgmental and don't even know your entire story. A lot of people that's out here on the streets is not by choice, and a lot is by choice, but at the same time, I think having compassion towards people is the key. I really think you shouldn't judge people because I'm in the shoes to know that I'm on the streets, but I never been a bomb, or I never been somebody who was lazy, who didn't do anything. I feel as though I've done my job as a woman, as a being. You know what I'm saying? I took care of my priorities, my responsibilities. I've done all of that. I participated in the matrix as far as my matrix resume is concerned. I graduated high school. I actually obtained a healthcare management certification. I also obtained a office automation certification, and I also obtained a bachelor's of science of healthcare administration degree. Well, I had like one or two courses left, but I put the work in. I say I completed it. I raised two children, and they're grown. They're healthy. They're intelligent. They're amazing. They're doing great in life. So I was able to witness that. So I'm satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? Um, me being in my 40s, I never been married. You know what I'm saying? I know that could be part of the matrix, requirements, or part of the ordeal. But I think it's deeper than that. I haven't, I guess, found the one for me who could understand me. It would be great to have somebody to support you when you're going through certain things, not solely dependent on them, but just having that, that just a little support. But that's why I'm saying that I think that I'm not through here on this earth realm. I feel as though I'm definitely starting to walk in my power. Um, you know, but I just find that it's so much the world, the fake world, the society, the illusions and the delusions of the world, which is the matrix. It can really keep you in a loop if you're not aware of what's really going on. And I really think that plays a part of me, being on the streets as well. Seeing like since my awakening, it seems like I can't keep a job, or if I do get a job, it's just like a whole mess that I deal with at the job. But I'll get into that later. I'm just thankful that I'm able to make this video. Maybe nobody will see it, maybe someone will. I don't know. I haven't been on social media in almost 10 years since my awakening. So for me to be back online to talk about my testimony, I think it's a major step because I feel as though it's something that I need to do. I'm not on here to gain no sympathy or no empathy or to judge nobody. I'm on here to show that it is real out here as far as people who's aware, who's awakened and going through, the hardships and the challenges of life. To know that, every day is different. Every day is a new day. And, things like that. And just don't give up, because the things that I've been through, to be honest with you, I'm surprised I'm still here and I'm able to make this video, because it definitely hasn't been easy. But one thing I will say before I end this video, because I don't want to make it too long, I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm grateful for being able to walk, talk, speak, all of that stuff. While I may not be working a 9 to 5 job at the moment, I've learned a lot of things. I've learned how to actually do braids. I did my own. I do my daughter hair. Have to work with what you have. I'm more aware of who I am and what I like, and what my wants or needs are, and all of that good stuff. I know who I am, and I haven't given up, and I'm not going to give up no matter how hard it gets. But I just want you to know, if you're listening and if you resonate in any way, just know that you're not alone in this journey. I know there's a lot of questions that you may have, and I also have a lot of questions too. But you're not alone. I think we're all in this together. Well, the ones who's meant to see this video or who resonate with this video. But with that being said, just don't give up. Believe me, I'm the living testimony. The things that I've been through. I'm tired of my eyeliner smeared. Like I'm tired. But I'm still here. And that's the important part. Well, until then, you guys, stay safe out here. Walk your purpose. Do it for you and for no one else. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Peace.